Back down into the corner. Picked up by Shattuck. Shattuck tries to center out front. Stopped by River Falls. Not on the puck. Not into the corner. Being ridden into the boards by a Shattuck player. Around the far side. Dusick's on it. Dusick centers it behind the net again. Picked up by Shattuck. Tried to center. Blocked by the net. Into the opposite corner. Picked up by Shattuck. A good chance on goal there. Long pass picked up by Beaver Schrank. Beaver into the corner. Taken out. Another shot on goal, just wide. There's going to be a penalty on Shattuck for holding in the corner. It was more like tackling, but they called it holding. So we got a little break in the action. 10:26 left in the period. Going to have a face-off to the right of the Shattuck goalie. Shattuck will be a man short. River Falls brings out, let's see, Trigby Olsen, Cernahouse, and Houghton. On defense, it'll be Simone and Landon. Oh, we should have a pretty good chance if we can set up in their zone to get some shots on goal here. Kept in by River Falls, right out front, shot right on goal. Beautiful save by the goalie. A leg save, just fantastic. Shattuck gets the puck along the boards, sends it all the way down the rink. Good play by number 19 from Shattuck. Picked up behind the net by Simone. Simone comes up the middle of the ice. Dumped in by River Falls. Tried to be played by the goalie, but he misplayed it. Had a little problem with it. To Landon, back to Cernahouse. Cernahouse just misses the pass. Cernahouse picks it up behind the net. Picked up by Shattuck along the boards. Can't quite get it out. Picked up by Shattuck again, brought back into their own zone. He circles inside the zone. A backhand. Shot back into the River Falls zone. We haven't been able to set up on this power play too well. Picked up by Simone behind the net. Simone goes one way, Landon goes the other way. Simone comes right up the center of the ice with the puck. Over on the far wing. Landon picks it up, goes right in on net. Another shot on goal, another shot on goal. And the goalie finally smothers it out front. So we're going to have another face-off in the Shattuck zone to the right of the goalie. And we're going to have a little line change here. Okay, on this line we're going to have Mitch Geratanis, Beaver Schrank, and Chris By. And on defense it's going to be, still Landon and Simone. So they didn't change the defense, they just changed the line. Back to Simone on the point. Over to By, over to Landon. Oh, a nice try at a pass across ice. Didn't quite go. Held in by By. By over to Landon. Landon shoots. A rocket just went wide. Kept in by Simone behind the net. River Falls has it behind the net, right out front. Over to Simone. Back to By. By walks right in, takes a shot, takes another shot out front. And they're swarming all over the goal. Back out to By. By picks it up at center ice. Taken away from him at the line. Simone has it. Penalty is over. Shot back into the zone. Held in the corner. Finally picked up by Shattuck. Shattuck clears the puck. If this goes all the way, it'll be icing. And it should. Icing on Shattuck. They'll bring it back into the zone to the right of the goalie. There's 8:03 left in the period. And still scoreless, 0-0. Shattuck ran off the penalty. And even though River Falls had quite a few shots on goal, it still seemed like they just can't seem to get it into the net. Shattuck goalie is playing an awfully good game. Another shot right on. Beautiful save by the goalie. Now we'll have a face-off to the left of the Shattuck goalie. He gloved that one beautifully. Just hung on for the face-off. We have Corey Knott and Wheeler and Geratanis out there. Puck goes back to the River Falls zone, picked up by Dusick. Dusick circles behind his net, stops, waits for everybody to get set up. Comes out on the left side. Beautiful pass up to Knott. Knott around one man, can't quite get by him. Picked up by Wheeler. Wheeler breaks in. Wheeler takes it to the corner, still controls it. Tries a back pass to Knott. Knott's got it along the boards. It's checked right there. It's finally picked up by Knott. Knott comes out of the corner with it, walks right in. Oh, it's taken right off of his stick right at the last minute. Geratanis has got it in the corner again. Tries to center it and can't. Puck comes out front. Picked up by Knott, picked up by Wheeler. Knott has it again. He's off to the right side of the Shattuck goal. Circles in behind the net, gets tripped. No call. Back out front, and it's a goal right out front to Wheeler. Beautiful play. Finally got the goalie out of position and put it into the far corner. Very nice shot. Scoring is Wheeler. I think the assist on that went to Knott and maybe Geratanis. So at the 6:53 mark of the second period, River Falls takes a 1-0 lead. Beautiful passing coming into the zone. Unbelievable. That was a beautiful play. Started out at center ice, and they took the puck and walked right in on net with it. Puck's in the corner. Controlled finally by River Falls. Walks out front. Takes a kind of a bad angle shot there. Gets the puck back. Tries to get it out of the corner. Controlled by Shattuck in the corner. Now by River Falls. Picked up again by Trigby Olsen. Backhand to Trigby. Another shot and another goal. Scored by number 11. Howard Potton gets that goal on an assist from Trigby Olsen and from Todd Cernerhouse. That makes it 2-0. And that's at the 6:12 mark of the second period. The original play on that, bringing it into the zone, was one of the new plays the coach has put in this year. It's a double break where one of the wings goes back and covers the defense, and then it's taken in by the defenseman. River Falls has it again, heads for the Shattuck line, picked up by Shattuck, but then controlled by Kevin Cayley. Kevin Cayley has it down in the corner, circles, tries to center it, broken up by Shattuck. Cayley again, right out front. Finally picked up by Shattuck out front. Shattuck breaks out of their zone. So he's taken off the puck by Dusick. Up against the boards, picked up by River Falls, and a hand pass. We'll have a face-off here, right in front of the Shattuck bench. Okay, on defense this time we're going to have Jim Simone and Jeff Prochnow. And up front we have the line with Corey Knott, that's Wheeler and Beaver Schrank. On the far boards, it's passed to Beaver Schrank. He dumps it into the zone, rides through a check, being followed in by Wheeler. He's checked out front, centered by Beaver Schrank. He's taken off the puck. Simone has it, takes it into the corner. Fighting off two men for it, still gets it out front. It's up along the boards. Potton keeps it in, shoots it behind the net. We're going to have a penalty on Shattuck here for charging on the defense. So Shattuck is going to be a man short again at the 5:11 mark for a charge. Looks like we're going to have a line change here again. We're going to bring out Howard Potton, Todd Cernerhouse, and Trigby Olson. And on defense, we're going to go with Simone and Landon. Face-off comes to the left of the Shattuck goalie. The whistle holds up play. Shattuck is getting a change of players here. Okay, we're just about ready to go. Puck's dropped, kept back into the corner, tries to get it out of the zone, stopped by Simone. Simone passes it back in the corner, can't be handled by Cernerhouse. Back to Cernerhouse. Puck slid up the boards to Simone. Simone keeps it in beautifully. It's Todd Cernerhouse in the corner. He's trying to control it, but he's ridden into the boards by a Shattuck player. Puck's out front, back around behind the Shattuck net. Picked up by Cernerhouse. Shot high behind the net. Controlled by Shattuck. It looks like we're going to have another penalty on Shattuck here. So Shattuck is going to go to 2 men short. Got a charging penalty behind the net that time. And we're going to have a face-off again to the left of the Shattuck goal. How's it going? Okay, we've had a line change here. We're now going with Steve Schrank, Bai, and Gatanis. Kept in beautifully by Sean Dusick. Into the corner to Beaver Schrank. He tries to center. Can't get the job done there. Still on the puck. Picks it up again. Back out to Bobby Soderberg. Soderberg keeps it in. He's dumped. Tried to be shot around the boards by Shattuck. Couldn't get the job done. They're fighting for it in the corner. 2 Shattuck players and Beaver Schrank. And we're going to have a face-off to the right of the Shattuck goal. Having a change on defense here, going back in with Simone and Landon. The line will stay the same. A face-off comes to the right of the Shattuck goal. Draw is won by River Falls. Back to the middle, they're setting up the umbrella. Scott Landon takes a shot just wide of the net. Picked up by, into the corner to Landon. Landon back to Gatanis. Gatanis loses it. There's a penalty on Bai for tripping. Bai should have gone for the puck that time, but he dove at the man's feet and took it right out from under him. Well, it's going to be 4-on-3 now. There's 35 seconds left in the one penalty to Shattuck, and 1:14 on the other, and there'll be 2 minutes on River Falls. River Falls now changes line, goes with Wheeler and Knott, with Dusick and Soderberg. Referees explaining finer points of the rules to one River Falls player and one Shattuck player, telling him if he sees it happen again, they're both going to be gone, which is a good way to do it before it happens. Get the face-off just outside the Shattuck zone. Picked up by Knott. Knott carries deep into the zone, breaks right in on the goal. Beautiful play, but beautiful stop by the goalie. Kept in by Bobby Soderberg. Soderberg has it, walks right in, takes a shot, just wide. Picked up by Dusick in the corner. Held in by Knott. Knott shoots it back into the corner, picked up by Wheeler behind the net. Wheeler still has it, comes out of the corner, shoots it back to Soderberg. Soderberg walks in with it to Wheeler. Just intercepted in front by one of the Shattuck players and cleared out of the zone. Shattuck is now back to 4 on the side, so we're 4-4. Carried in by Soderberg. Soderberg carries it to the far corner. Nice play by the Shattuck defense to strip it off his stick. Centered out front. Held in by Dusick. Dusick still has the puck. Centers it back out front. It's a race for it between Soderberg and the Shattuck player. Soderberg wins that race. But then the puck is cleared and outside the arena. So we'll have a face-off to the right of the Shattuck goalie. We're down to the 2:45 mark of the second period. The score remains River Falls 2, Shattuck nothing. Okay, River Falls has changed lines. They've gone with Cernahouse and Olson, along with Jim Simone and Scott Landon on defense. Puck comes back into the River Falls zone, picked up by Landon. Landon circles wide. Oh, sends it up. It was a nice pass, but Todd Cernahouse fell down just as the pass got to him and couldn't control it. Carried all the way down and is picked up by Simone. Simone walks in. Can't quite get a stick on it. Picked up by Shattuck. Shattuck breaks out of the zone. Man is picked up by Cernahouse. Cernahouse gets it to Olson. Olson makes a nice move. Oh, a beautiful pass. Oh, another shot just blocked. Beautiful shot on goal that time. Shattuck tries to break out, can't do it. Picked up by Todd Cernahouse. He carries it back to Landon. Landon shoots it deep into the zone. Trigby Olson after it. Olson gets it behind the net, but it's carried to a Shattuck player who then clears the zone on a nice passing play. Shattuck comes down the ice, breaks into the River Falls zone, is ridden off the play, goes to the corner, tries the center all the way across the rink. Picked up by Beaver Schrank. Beaver clears around the boards on the far side. Picked up out front by shot back in by Shattuck right away. Finally picked up by Jimmy Simone. Simone up the boards. Nice breakout play. We're at Trigby Olson at center ice. Trigby Olson breaks in. He leaves a drop pass for Wheeler. A pass across ice. Beautiful for Schrank, and Schrank can't get a stick on it. It's kept into the far corner by Soderberg. Soderberg centers out front. Can't hold it in. This, if it goes all the way, is either going to be a shot on goal or icing. It will be icing, just clearing the River Falls goal. So we're at the 54-second mark of the second period. The score remains River Falls 2, Shattuck nothing. You know, we have a penalty. This evidently happened on the way down the ice on number 8 for Shattuck. So Shattuck will be a man short for the remaining 54 seconds of the second period, plus the first minute and 6 seconds of the second period. Face-off's going to come to the, on the icing is going to come to the right of the Shattuck goalie. We're going to have Kevin Cayley out there, along with Corey Knott and Matt Wheeler, and Dusick and Soderberg on defense with 54 seconds left. Puck's cleared into the corner. After it is Corey. He's checked into the boards. Picked up by Shattuck. Tried to be cleared out. Picked off by Dusick. Dusick has it on the far side of the net. Takes it back out to the blue line. Passes it over to Soderberg. Soderberg has it. Tries to set up. Gets it into the corner to Wheeler. Back behind the net to Corey. Back out front to Kevin Cayley. Had a shot wide open out front and shot it right into the goalie on a beautiful passing play. So we're with 28 seconds left. We're going to have another face-off to the right of the Shattuck goalie. Face-off again won by River Falls. It's back to the point to Soderberg. Soderberg gets it out front. Again, it's smothered by the Shattuck goalie. We'll have another face-off with 17 seconds left. Again to the right of the Shattuck goalie. Knott will take the face-off. Wheeler's in the slot. All set to go. Shattuck gets the draw, clears it all the way down the ice. This should probably do it for the period. They started the clock a little late, but other than that, it's picked up by Kevin Cayley. Kevin's checked up against the boards. He gets the puck again. Taken out of the zone by Soderberg. Soderberg out on the far wing. Picked up by Kevin Cayley. Over to and that's the end of the second period with River Falls scoring 2 goals in about a 1-minute span there, taking a 2-0 lead. And we'll be back for the third period in about 15 minutes.
They've done a good job as far as keeping control of this thing. that up to me and I'll hold it for you? Okay.
There we go, start of the third period. Being brought out of the Shattuck zone. Picked up by Simone. Up to Schrank. Schrank can't quite get his stick on it. Picked up again by Simone. Simone feeds it over to Landon. Shot into the zone. Right back out again. Picked up by Landon. Landon has it. We're still on the power play. Feeds it to the far side to Simone. He walks in, shoots, and scores! A beautiful shot. So we got a goal, Simone from Landon at the 14:20 mark. Took him just 40 seconds to score that goal. And River Falls takes a 3-0 lead. Get set for the next face-off here. We can get our ear flaps down. It's a little cold up here in the booth today. Shattuck takes it, shoots it into the zone. It's kicked out. It's over into the corner. Picked up by Trigby Olsen. Kind of a loop pass out of the zone. It didn't seem to get anything done. Shot right back in by Shattuck. Picked up by Soderberg. Soderberg clears that out of the zone. Soderberg carries into the zone. Picked up by Shattuck. Cleared to the far boards. Shattuck clears it out to center. Picked up by Bobby Soderberg again. Soderberg breaks in along the boards. Being held there by Shattuck. Goes deep into the zone behind the net. Picked up by Trigby Olsen. Trigby battling a Shattuck player behind the net. Tossed out to the blue line. Soderberg gets it. Clears it over the far side to Dusick. Dusick feeds it back across the middle. Todd. Center house clears it right in front. Takes a shot on goal. Can't quite get the stick on it. Cleared back out. Oh, a big check put on by Shattuck. Landon has it. Landon brought down, no penalty there. Should have been. Wasn't. Picked up on the far boards by Jeff Prochnow out there on defense right now. Circled out in front. Picked up by Prochnow behind the net. Prochnow goes to the far side. Gets it up on the boards. Hops over the stick. Can't quite be cleared out of the zone. Prochnow covering up out front. There's a delayed penalty being called on River Falls at this point. And it's on number 7, Kevin Cayley. And we're at the 12:21 mark. And Kevin Kelly gets the gate for charging. So River Falls will be short for the next 2 minutes. Face-offs coming into the River Falls zone to the left of the goaltender is Paul Schmidt now, by the way, in the third period. Cleared out to the blue line. Kept in by Shattuck. A backhand. Nice save by Paul Schmidt. Picked up by Dusick on the far side. Clears the zone all the way down. Picked up by the Shattuck goalie behind the net. Left for number 7. 7 tries to clear out behind the net. He's picked up by and chased by Number 11 has it. Picked up by Pat Kuzlik in for the first time. Kuzlik over to Dusick. Dusick clears it back into the zone, picked off by Shattuck. There's a collision at center ice, finally picked up by Shattuck, brought to the line. He has the puck picked up by Dusick. Dusick comes out of the zone, breaks past the one Shattuck player back. Dusick walks right in, takes a shot, goes high over the glass behind the net. Dusick has it again, takes it right out front and loses it. Picked up by Shattuck. Shattuck breaks the zone, comes to center ice, down to the River Falls line. They're going in 3-on-2. It's cleared in behind the net, and we'll have a face-off. Out there on the penalty killing for River Falls now will be Wheeler, Knott, Simone, and Landon on defense. Again, the face-offs to the left of the River Falls goal. We're at the 11:18 mark. It's cleared across by Shattuck over to the far side. Picked up by Simone and cleared the length of the ice. 48 seconds left in the River Falls penalty. Played by the Shattuck goalie in behind the net. Corey Knott just overskates the puck by a little bit. Picked up by Shattuck. They try to clear the zone. They finally hit their own blue line. Picked up by Wheeler and cleared right back in again. Stopped by the Shattuck goalie, put behind the net, trying to break up the far side. Picked up by Wheeler out front. He breaks that, comes out to center ice, slides the puck forward to number 13, and it's picked up by Jim Simone. Shot the length of the ice again. Good penalty killing here by River Falls. Shattuck trying to come out the far side, held in by Wheeler. Wheeler to Knott out front. Knott takes a slap shot, again. Nice save by the Shattuck goalie. It's in the far corner, picked up by Wheeler, picked up again by Corey Knott. Knott tries to take it out front, and he's dumped out front. And the River Falls penalty is over. It's in the far zone. Beaver Schrank has it, takes a slap shot. Nice save by the Shattuck goalie. Goes to the far side. Shattuck has it up against the boards. Stolen away by Corey Knott. It goes to Beaver Schrank in the corner. Picked up by Simone on the boards. Simone walks out front to Schrank. Schrank gets a weak shot off. Picked up by Landon at the blue line. And not quite held in. We're going to have a face-off just outside of the Shattuck blue line. And we're going to be changing lines here. And it's going to be Todd Cernerhouse, Howard Potton, and Trigby Olson. And on defense, we've got Bobby Soderberg and Pat Kuzlik. So a little different arrangement going here at the 9:51 mark. Puck's dropped, cleared back, picked up by Kuzlik. Kuzlik back over to Bobby Soderberg. Soderberg clears it up on the far boards. Brought in offside by Shattuck. We'll have a face-off outside the River Falls zone. All set, puck's dropped. Puck goes back into the River Falls zone. Picked up by Shattuck, a shot on goal, and a goal. It went through Paul Schmidt's pads. He didn't quite know where it was, and it was tipped in by number 9 for Shattuck. So that brings it a little bit closer. It's now a 3-1 game. So at the 9:35 mark, we're 3-1, and that negates the penalty. Puck goes in the River Falls zone to Landon, back out, picked up by Shattuck into their zone. They circle behind their net. It's stolen right there by River Falls. Shattuck tries to come out of their zone onto the far side. Shattuck skating up the far side, and then comes in offside. Another shot that Paul Schmidt had a little problem with there. It was kind of a dying Hummer. We're going to switch lines here. We're going to bring out Kevin Cayley, Chris By, and Gatanis. Excuse me, Gerathanis. Puck is won on the draw by River Falls, cleared out to the blue line to Cayley. Over to By, back to Cayley. Cayley goes skating into the zone around his man. He's picked up there and has cleared the length of the ice, and I think we're going to get an icing call here. Landon picks up the puck behind the net, and the icing call is called. We're going to go back down to the far side and have a face-off to the right of the Faribault goalie. We have 8:47 left in the period. 3-1 River Falls. Draw is won by River Falls. Landon keeps it in deep into the zone to Geratonis. Mitch puts it right out front. It's controlled by River Falls again. It's back to the point. Another big shot by Jim Simone that's just stopped by the goalie. And it's cleared out to center ice. Landon has it over on the far side to Simone, over to Landon into the slot. He just can't quite get his stick onto it, and it's cleared to the far side. Chris By keeps it in the zone. Picked up by Landon, back in his zone. Landon's got it over onto the far side to Simone. Simone goes up the far side. He's got the puck. He goes right into the slot area, turns, shoots, fires, and it's picked up by the Faribault goalie. It's back in behind the net, and the goalie spins around the net and drops on it. So we're at the 7:41 mark, and it's still 3-1 River Falls. See, we have Corey Knott out there along with Matt Wheeler and Steve Schrank, along with Dusick and Bobby Soderberg on defense this time. The puck goes back to Dusick. Dusick takes a nice wrist shot right on, just blocked by the Faribault goalie. Goes in behind the net, picked up by Shattuck. Shattuck comes to center ice. A nice pass on the far wing. A shot on goal. Just wide to the far side, picked up by the other point. Another shot on goal, picked up behind the net by Dusick. Dusick comes out front. A nice pass on the far wing. It's a race between Schrank and, Schrank just loses the puck. Oh, it goes right out front, right between Wheeler's legs. Shot over to the far side to Dusick. Dusick walks in, takes a shot on goal. There's a pile-up out front, and the Shattuck goalie has the puck. And a little pushing and shoving going out in front of the net, but everything seems to be all okay there. Schrank got checked into the net, and that seems to be what all the controversy is about down there. So we're going to have a face-off on the left side of the Shattuck goal. We're going to have a line change here. We're coming out with... let's see, we've got Howard Potton, Trigby Olson, Todd Cernahouse, Landon, and Simone on defense. We're at the 6:51 mark of the third period. It's still 3-1 River Falls, but it's been a kind of a tough period for River Falls. They've had some good chances on goal, and just nothing has gone in for them. Referee blows the whistle. We're about ready to go here. Olson's taking the draw. River Falls wins the draw. Another shot on goal, covered up again immediately by the Shattuck goalie. The Shattuck goalie doesn't leave a lot of rebounds loose out front. He seems to be on that puck real quick and seems to smother any chances we have for the second shot. So we'll face it off again to the left of the Shattuck goal. Olson again taking the draw. This time it's won by Shattuck over to the far corner. Picked up by Todd Cernerhouse and then Trigby Olson. Olson has it. Tries to get it out front. And I think the puck got hung up back in the netting behind the goal. Going to have a face-off to the right of the Faribault goal. Again, Olson's going to take the draw. We got Todd Cernerhouse and Howard Potton out there. Shot by Landon right on. Oh, another shot right out front, and it didn't go. Nice feed in front by Landon over to Howard Potton. Potton tries to get it out front. Tries again to get it out front. Can't quite control it. It's in behind the Faribault goal. It's finally fed out front, but it was hung up on the netting behind the goal. A lot of chances there, but again, we couldn't capitalize. got a line change here. We got Kevin Cayley back. Oh, here's a breakaway for Shattuck. Number 8 breaks away down the ice. He hasn't quite got control of it. And a real good sliding save by Paul Schmidt. Covers up on the puck, and we'll have a face-off off to the right of the River Falls goal. We're at the 5:49 mark now. It still remains 3-1 River Falls. Draw is won by River Falls back behind the net. Soderberg. Soderberg comes out the left side, gets it up on the far wing to Kevin Cayley. Cayley looking for somebody to pass to, gets it ahead. Back to the point. Dusick picks it up. Dusick over to the far side to Bobby Soderberg. Soderberg tries to feed it in, and it's blocked at the defense. Back to Dusick. Mitch Giachanis picks it up. He loses it to Shattuck. Shattuck comes back in, picked up by Dusick. Dusick circles behind the River Falls net, comes out the left side, gets it ahead, and it's going to be picked up by Bai at center ice. Bai around the defense. Beautiful move, walking right in on goal, shoots. Saved by the goalie and covered up again. No rebound. He gets right out front there, covers them up, and they don't go any further than that. We're down to the 5-minute mark now of the third period. We're going to have Schrank, Knott, and Wheeler out there along with Simone and Landon on defense. Draw is going to come to the right of the Shattuck goalie. Puck is dropped. The draw is won by Knott, but it's a weak shot by Schrank. Landon's racing back. Picks up the puck, backs it on the far side to Wheeler. Wheeler picks it up, shoots it all the way behind to Landon. Landon loses it. It's a shot out front, picked up by Schrank. Picked up by Wheeler on the far side. Wheeler breaks to the blue line. It's across. Beaver Schrank has it, shoots it into the far corner. It's going to be picked up by Wheeler back there. And we're going to have an elbowing penalty on Schrank. He just kind of charged the guy in behind the net. So with 4:21 left, River Falls is going to be a man short for 2 minutes. Well, I guess I was wrong. That's going to be called on 18 White. Evidently, he had his elbows up when they hit the corner. Yeah.
I was real surprised.
We're going to have a face-off now to the left of the Faribault goal. River Falls is going to be have the man advantage. Being played above the shoulder by Trigby Olsen, and the whistle's called. The face-off will come outside the zone. We're going to have Cernerhouse, Olsen, and Houghton out there on this line. Goes on the far side, picked up by Dusick. Dusick in front to Soderberg. Soderberg tries to get a shot off. It's loose out front. The Faribault goalie, another great block. It's held in by Dusick. Dusick gets it back down into the corner to Olsen. Olsen can't control it. It's back to Dusick. Dusick can't control it. Soderberg picks it up at center ice. Soderberg circles, heads back for the Shattuck end, right down in the middle. It's on the far side to Cernerhouse. Cernerhouse can't get the pass back to Dusick. Has it again, feeds it up to Olsen. Olsen tries to bring it into the zone, but it was picked up by Shattuck. Olsen has it again, and it's finally cleared all the way down the ice by Shattuck. Oh, Schmidt feeds it all the way around the boards. It's tied up by Shattuck. Shattuck brings it, picked off at the blue line by Todd Cernerhouse. Todd breaking right down the middle. It's going to be offside on River Falls. Todd kind of took his time getting in, and Trigby Olsen went off on the right side, went in offside. We're down at the 3-minute mark. There's 39 seconds left in the penalty. And it's going to be Kevin Cayley, Corey Knott, and Matt Wheeler out there, along with Simone and Landon on defense. We have 39 seconds left in the penalty. Face off just outside the Shattuck zone. Picked up by Knott over to Landon. Over to Simone on the far side. Up to Cayley. Oh, the pass a little too far for Cayley. Goes in behind the Shattuck net. Finally picked up by Wheeler. Wheeler comes out. Gets it to Knott. Knott behind the net to Cayley out front. And they score. A beautiful pass and a beautiful goal. That should go Wheeler to Knott to Kevin Cayley for the score. That makes it 4-1 River Falls with 2:39 left to go. That'll negate the penalty, and Shattuck will be back at full strength. Puck comes out of the center, picked up by Wheeler to Knott. Knott breaks between the defense. Big collision out front of the net. We have about 4 bodies down. But I think everything's okay. Another nice save by the Shattuck goalie. They're calling another penalty on Shattuck on number 18 again. 18's been in the box probably a good portion of this game. I think that's his 4th penalty.
Looks like the lights are coming warm.
So with 2:29, he'll be back out of the box if we don't score with 29 seconds left. Draw is won by River Falls. Back to the point to Landon. Landon back in the corner. Over to By, right down the slot. By walks in, shoots. Beautiful save. Beautiful save. The Shattuck goalie has just made some unbelievable stops in this game. So with 2:19 left to go, we're going to have a face-off to the left of the Shattuck goal. We got Chris By in taking the draw, along with Beaver Schrank and Matt Wheeler up front. Landon and Simone back on defense. Puck is driven out of the Shattuck zone. Picked up by Simone. Simone's cut down at center ice. Gets it back to the blue line. Goes behind the net. Pass on the far wing to Beaver Schrank. Schrank has it. He's cut off at center ice. Picked up again by Shattuck, and the zone is cleared. Simone skates the puck, picks it up, goes behind his goal, circles, comes right up the middle. All the way over to Landon. Landon shoots, another shot right on goal. Beautiful shot. Another pass on the far side, and then picked off by the Shattuck goalie again. With a minute 17 left, River Falls making a change. Coming out with Houghton Olson and Todd Cernhaus, along with Pat Kuzlik and Sean Dusick on defense. Puck is cleared up over the glass by Shattuck, and it'll be faced off again, just to the left of the Shattuck goal. Minute 12 left. Draw is won by Shattuck. Shattuck has it in the corner. It's held in by Pat Kuzlik. Kuzlik still drags his foot in. Comes in with the puck, goes to the far boards. Sean Dusick takes a nice shot. It's right up front. And I think that one, again, was smothered by the Shattuck goalie. Looked like it was going right between his legs, and he got him together in time. got 55 seconds left in the game, 26 seconds left on the Shattuck penalty. Puck is again, the draw is won by Shattuck, held in by Pat Kuzlik. Down in the corner to Trygve Olsen. Olsen still has it, walks out front, tries to get the pass, smothered by the Shattuck defense. Picked up by River Falls again behind the net. To Cernerhouse out on the point. To Dusik out on the point. Back to Cernerhouse. Cernerhouse has it, walks it in front. 2 shots right out front. And they still finally smother the puck right in the crease. 25 seconds left, and Shattuck is back at full strength. There's a timeout right now, called by Shattuck. All set to go here again with 24 seconds left. We have By out there along with Link and Kevin Cayley and Simone and an icing call against Faribault. Simone and Prock now back on defense. Another shot by Simone. Doesn't quite. Picked up. Faribault comes in across. Nice stop out front by the River Falls defense. That's the end of the game. River Falls wins it 4-1. Good game, and just I can't say enough about the Shattuck goaltending. They really held them in this game and made some just great saves. So the next River Falls game will be in River Falls, and it'll be against the North Huskies, and that'll be on Thursday night. And I believe the game time is 7:30.